What's up guys, Alex here from the Tail Monkeys, and I am filming this in this middle school, I think, near me. It's hard to find privacy around in Toronto to film these vlogs, and I don't feel like doing it around a bunch of people, so here I am. Anyway, it's a beautiful day out here in Toronto, and today I'm going to bring you a little workout video detailing my training from the last week, or the highlights of it, I guess. I wanted to make a little series going over or following my workouts and training leading up to my next match on June 19th. So I had my last match against Jamie Staken, right and left, back on May 25th, 22nd. Yeah, so I honestly can't remember the date, but I beat Jamie 3-1 on left hand and lost 3-0 in dominant fashion on right arm. His right was just way too much for me, even though I did come in strong and fresh and prepared. I felt other people afterwards, and I could tell that I was strong that day. Jamie was just on another level, so kudos to him for that. He already wants a rematch with me on left, because I guess he wants that ranking spot, because after that match I was I guess chosen to be put on the 242 left arm rankings for Ontario, the number 10 spot, and that's fucking awesome. Super grateful for that. But I had promised a match with this guy Nic Fortin, who we had a match previously back in October. He wanted a rematch with me for some reason, not sure why, but I'll take it. I want to avenge all my losses eventually. So yeah, I'm glad that he came to me, and we're gonna go right and left this time. He beat me 3-1 back in October, but I've come a long way since then, I know that for sure. So yeah, I want to detail my training leading up to that, and we'll see if it pans out well or not. Yeah, so this training, I've been lucky enough to get to train with Mike Smith, who's one of our club members. He's got a pulley system at his home, and he invited me to come train with him every Tuesday and Thursday on the pulley system. It's been awesome. I'm getting to do more specific arm wrestling training, which can only help me greatly leading up to this match. But it's definitely taking its toll on my fucking elbows for sure, as yeah, the last table session was not so good. But anyway, training is going well. I definitely was a little overzealous in this intro week, as the first week of any training block technically is usually called an intro week, where you take things relatively easy just to accommodate yourself with the flow of the training week, all the exercises that may be different, the intensities. You don't know where you stand for a lot of these exercises, at least for me. First time doing a lot of these exercises in a training program. So yeah, it took a little too hard on the first day. So let's go over the first day. Started with cup to this side with this offset handle, which really attacks the wrist all the way through the movement. Feels great. Yeah, we did this hook video that you may have seen last week, doing this exercise, because it really teaches you how to attack your opponent's rotation coming across with your shoulder. And then from there, you're in such a good position to either continue attacking inside or start attacking outside, or any number of options from there. But it's a really good cup strengthening exercise, obviously. So started with 45 for 12 on that, and then 50 for 3 sets of 12. This day is all 12s. The next day will be all 6s, and then it'll continue to drop in reps throughout the training cycle. I'll explain more about that later. But so on to rising, right over my knuckles. Started with 45 for 12 on this. Did 3 sets of it. By the time I was nearing the end of the second set, my riser was starting to fatigue. It was a little too much weight at this point in the cycle, but Mike's limits on weight were preventing me from going lower really, and my ego. The next jump was 30 pounds just based on the weights that he had, so I decided to stick with 45. The third set was a little iffy, but it was still good enough. I was just moving a little bit too much, making it hard on my riser. But in the fourth set, I decided, and with the good recommendation by Jason and Mike that were there, decided to just go for a static for 12 seconds with 45 pounds, which felt pretty comfortable. So, and I'm happy that I decided to take it a little easier after that. And then moving on onto pronation with, back pressure as well. 45 pounds again and 12 reps again. This was like the kind of perfect weight for this exercise for me. 12 reps with 45 pounds, a couple reps left in the tank in every set. Felt really good on both hands, and I'm happy with that. And then onto the multi-low spinner, multi-spinner with a low strap attachment, and doing cup and drag with it. And same thing, 45 pounds and 12 reps, 4 sets. Good, solid workout, covering all my bases and adding in that multi-low, which I'd find I get into that spot a lot when I'm on the table practicing. So why not get a little extra strengthening in that area? At least that's my philosophy on that. And then on to the next day. So that was Tuesday. And then on to Thursday. Same exercises, this time going for 6 reps on every exercise as opposed to 12, so the weight's a little heavier. I'm also doing an extra set, so 5 working sets here as opposed to 4. Yeah, started with cup to the side again, and I got 55 for a set of 6, and then, so 45 for a set of 6, 55 for a set of 6, and then 3 sets of 6 with 60 pounds, which I'm very happy with. That's a tough lift, and Mike wasn't only doing like 20 pounds more than that, so I'm happy with the weight on that lift. And yeah, it's such a great fundamental lift to get strong at, so hoping I can continue those gains. Rising, I decided to do statics on this day, 6-second holds, and I did 55 for 6. That was a little rough. My riser was just about to fail at the 6-second mark, and I don't really want to go to failure too often in these in this training week, or any training week really, because I am doing max effort work every Saturday, on the table, actual arm wrestling. So I don't need extra or too many max effort days in the gym as well. It just doesn't make sense. So then I dropped it down to 50 for 6, and I felt better, but I could tell it was still too much, and the next set would have taken a hit for sure. So I just dropped to 45 pounds and did 3 sets of 6-second holds. Riser definitely took a major beating in the first day, and couldn't handle it on Thursday. Okay, and then on to pronation. So I wanted to do another static lift, keeping my pronation static, that is to say, but I wanted more dynamic back pressure, because I didn't get that from the rising. That was all static as well. So I kept my pronation static for this lift and just flexed at my elbow, which felt great. And weight was moving for that one. 45 pounds for 6, and then 55 pounds for 4 sets of 6. Very happy with that lift. Pronation is feeling good on the table, or on the pulley, not on the table. It never feels good, or it feels decent, but I always want more pronation. And then on to multi-spinner low attachment. I decided to keep the cup static here and just focus on dragging my arm inside my body and continuing the cup as I pull it towards me. And for this one, it was kind of feeling weird, so I did 2 sets of 45 for 6 reps, then 1 set of 55 for 6 reps, and then back down to 45 pounds for 2 more sets of 6. I don't know, I was just feeling beat up, and for some reason keeping my cup and dragging was harder than cupping through the movement. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm just not used to all this training on the pulley. And I know I did miss one rep on that set of 6 with 55 pounds on my right. I don't know what I was thinking. I did get 6 on my left. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, so those are the 2 main workouts from the week. I did have 2 other upper body workouts that I did at my house with just free weights, basic power building movements, dumbbell curls, shoulder press, rows, pull downs, shit like that. But these are definitely the workouts that I'm focusing on, the ones I'm filming and really trying to push the lifts on. I hope you like these workout videos. They're fun to make, and if you do like them, then I'll definitely do another workout video for next week or just the final week. But yeah, you let me know in the comments. Yeah, Nick, I hope you're training. I'm fucking training as hard as I can. I hate losing. I lost to Jamie in like way more dominant than even Michael Todd lost to Devin. Just 3 straight flash pins. Maybe I'll throw a couple of them up right now so you can see how bad it was. But yeah, I know what I need to do to get stronger. I felt Nick before, got a pin on him. I'm way stronger than that. That version of me, that was like 7 months ago. So yeah, hope you're training. I'm definitely training. If you like these videos, please like the video, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and monkeys out. Peace.